Alright, hello guys. Today we're going to be continuing to talk about Piskel and animations and putting them in Unity. Dr. Nee asked me to come up with another warm-up for you guys, so today we're going to be looking at having a couple items interacting with each other inside of one like animation. Now there are a couple ways that you can do this, and there are a couple ways that I have suggested this to people who have asked me in my 2 periods that I usually hang out in. So first of all, we could make one animation for this guy. And all he really does is take a step forward. We can make one animation for the dagger, and we can make, just a still image of the target. And then we could put those all into the Unity thing and align them so that they look like they're moving correctly. We could do that. Or what we can do is we can make it so that they interact together as one animation, and I will show you how to put that in Unity. A lot of you guys have tried to do this already, and we have had some problems doing with it. But I've been working together with Faith Kim, who is another Super AP in 7th period, and together we came up with a definitive solution for this problem. This solution will also fix the problem of a lot of you guys made solid backgrounds, and that wasn't working either. So today, what your warm-up is going to be is you're going to make some kind of like moving part where the entire thing is not connected. So like I want you to have like 2 objects doing something together. This is a guy throwing a dagger at a target. You could have 2 guys fighting each other. You could have like I don't know, a frog eating a fly, something like that. So that's what I want you guys to do for your warm-up. And again, you can do it the way I said earlier, which is making separate animations for each thing, or you can do it the way that I'm going to show you today. So with that, let's go ahead and jump right in. So I have all of my frames, and don't forget you got to make a couple duplicates because of the fact that Unity runs at a higher FPS than we are probably going to be drawing in. So let's see if we turn this up to like that looks pretty normal at like 16 FPS, which I think is about right. So remember, first step that we want to do, this is a 64 by 64. That's pretty small. We're going to want that to be a little bit bigger. So when we resize this here, all you got to do is click on the expanding arrow box, resize. If you're not sure which one it is, just hover over it. It'll tell you. And then the number that we've been using in the 2 periods I've been working with have been 400 by 400. So I'm going to keep doing that. 400 by 400. If you decide to use a different number, and you make it a really big number, like 4,000, and it's not working, that's because your computer is not able to, like, open and process an image that is that big. So, if you have, like, a PNG that even, like, outside of Unity, if you double-click on it, won't open, go back in here and double-check that your size isn't, like, stupid big. So, okay, 400 by 400, that's great. Make sure you have the second box checked, resize canvas content. We're going to hit resize. So you can't really see that he's a lot bigger. If you were really paying attention, you could see that the lines kind of smoothed out a little bit. But now we know that this is 400 by 400 pixels. So next step we're going to do is we're going to go to export. And then we want to make sure this is a PNG because that's what Unity can handle. And then we're going to do this first download button right here. And again, 400 by 400 resolution, scale at 1, so that we don't create a PNG that's too big. So I'm going to go ahead and download this, and I'm going to put it in my... Oh, I don't have Unity on this computer. That's fun. I'm going to have to figure that out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save this in my downloads folder, and then I'll show you what to do with it. Okay, we're back, guys. So I had to download Unity on this computer. Anyways, this should be the same version that you guys have. So now that we have our guy, and I have him... Let me put him in my assets folder. So like I said, we downloaded it. And then so here he is in my assets folder here. So we're going to go through this, and it's pretty similar to the way that you would normally do it, but I'm going to show you this one adjustment we have to make so that it actually works properly, so that it will render all of our objects together as one animation. So we're going to change sprite mode to multiple, and we got to come down here and click apply. So, and then like normal, we're going to go to the sprite editor, and then we're going to click slice. So if you notice, let me make this full screen. You see I'm clicking on all these boxes. Each one of those boxes is a frame. Well, that's not what we want. We don't want each one of these boxes to be a frame, right? So here's what we're going to do to fix it, because we want these all like that to be one frame, that to be one frame. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to click automatic, and we're going to do grid by cell size. Depending on what version you guys have, it might say grid. There's another option here, grid by cell count. But go ahead and choose either grid or grid by cell size. And then what we're going to do is we're going to change it to however big you made it. So remember, I made mine 400 by 400. So if you may also followed along with me and made yours 400 by 400, that's what you're going to put in the pixel size X and Y here, 400 by 400. If you don't remember what number you put, just go back and take a look at the canvas size here back in Piskel. So once you do that, and then so we have 400 by 400, we click slice. Now look at these boxes, which are exactly what we want. So once that's done, I didn't delete anything. Okay, I don't know. We're going to click apply, and then we're going to X out of this. Then we're going to drag him on there. We're going to save him. Boom. Okay, and if we hit play, there's our little dude. Alright, so like I said at the beginning of the video, I want you guys to make an animation that involves like some kind of object moving so it's not attached to the entire thing the whole time. So that way you have to work with either doing more than one animation, like one Piskel for the entire animation, or work with changing the grid by cell size in Unity. Alright, thank you guys. Have a good day, and happy Easter for those of you guys who celebrate it.